Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Firered and Leaf Green. In the last episode, we got through Rock Tunnel, and now we got to the beautiful, the spooky Lavender Town. Yay! Anyways, we're leaving Lavender Town because there's really nothing to do in this town right now. Sorry for teasing you. Actually, there is a few things. I should go do some shopping. I'm gonna go shop in the spooky town. I'm sure nothing could go wrong there. We can buy great balls now, which honestly I might buy. I'll buy like 4. We're not gonna be catching Pokemon. Actually, oh dang, we have a lot of money. Actually, I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna buy. Nope. No. Definitely gonna buy some antidotes because clearly we just keep getting poisoned. They're actually really cheap. And we're gonna buy some super repels. Okay, that should be good. For now. Bum, 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 bum. But yes, there is nothing. Actually, what am I talking about? There's one thing we can do. So, welcome to the Pokemon Tower. A Pokemon graveyard. Like I said, this game could be very sad. It's kind of insane. There's straight up a Pokemon graveyard. It's straight up that they imply that these Pokemon can die. I remember as a kid being very kind of uncomfortable with that. Gen 3 is, well, I guess there's one in Gen 4, but Gen 3 is really, I feel like they pushed it, because Ruby and Sapphire also have a graveyard. Anyways, you go up here, and, well, look who it is. Nick. Hey, Ramen, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? This is insane, Nintendo! Where are your values? Hey, it's alive! I can at least make them faint. Let's go. This dialogue is insane. Anyways, back with his custom sprite. Pidgeotto. Wow, I sent out Doug. Beautiful start, Brandy. Beautiful start. So, keep an eye on his team. I told you earlier to keep an eye on his team for a specific Pokemon. Let's see. Punch the bird. Nice. Punch the bird. Nice. And we gotta level up. Yippee! Does he learn the move? Lucy does not learn the move. Growlithe. Doug, that is you written all over it. Attack the dog. Hi, Growlithe. I love you. And he intimidated me. I forgot about Intimidate. Growlithe looks cute. He's not even intimidating. Why does he have Intimidate? Even his evolution's cute. I don't understand it. Oh, he survived because of Intimidate. Burn me, I dare you. That's what I thought. Yeah, kick some mud in his face. Wow, I'm becoming just as bad as Nick. Am I the bad guy? What do you got next? War Turtle. That's Lucy again. Lucy, punch the turtle. Hi, this is Lucy. She just likes punching things. It's weird. War Turtle's so purple in this game, isn't he? It always threw me off. Like, why does Squirtle turn purple then blue again? And why does War Turtle have wings? I feel like we not enough people talk about that. Like, where did his wings go? Whatever. That's just Randy looking too much into it again. I like my eggs fried. Oh my god, that joke only works if you kill it, Corey. Corey, king of barely not killing things. It's okay, Corey, I forgive you. Kadabra! I'm gonna send out Doug for this one. I think Kadabra definitely knows boobs now. But Kadabra might, or Doug might be able to take it out in one shot. It's only level 20. We're evolved. Well, I don't know if that's gonna kill it. It does. Okay, Kadabra's defenses are literally dog water. Anyways. What? You stinker. I took it easy on you too. How's your Pokedex coming? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find a bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish. Unlike you. Smile later. Just when you think he's gonna be nice, he kind of just... He always does the backhand compliment. It's like, why did I let my guard down? But yeah, so the theory, the big theory I was alluding to is that he does not have Eradicate in that fight. And it's the only time he shows off a Pokemon and then gets rid of it. So the dark theory, the dark creepypasta, is that we killed his Eradicate in the last battle. And he was burying it, and he didn't want to admit it. And it kind of makes sense, because he kind of threatened to kill your Pokemon. Is that what the developers intended? God, I hope not. I mean, that's pretty dark. Let's see if I can squeeze through. Okay. Okay, can I get by you? Look down. Thank you. Alright, these girls. This is gonna be interesting. So, new to this game. Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? Okay, it is. I was about to say. A double battle. So double battles are completely new to Gen 3. And definitely new to this game. There's not many in this. I can't use my move because it'll kill me. Let's double stop the same Pokemon. Yeah, double battles. Basically, just two Pokemon on the battlefield. And, yeah, it just works as a normal battle, just two on the field. Double battles is the format that's officially used in VGC, the Video Game Championships for Pokemon to this day. And this is where it all started, which is kind of cool. Big fan of double battles, personally. I'm gonna punch the Puff. Okay, maybe I won't punch the Puff. All the Trio's probably faster. Yeah. But yeah, there's not many in this game. They're kind of just scattered out. This is kind of I mean, the mechanics are there, so it makes sense that they would add them for fun. I think they're a good change of pace here and there, to be honest. Yeah, it's a good addition. If you guys ever play Pokemon XD or Pokemon Coliseum, the entire game is double battles in that game, which is insane. Honestly, I'm gonna skip these trainers for now. I might come back off screen and fight these guys. I just want to get to the next town as soon as possible. Man, we're gonna go. We're just gonna go for it. Another underground. I believe there's also items on this one. Can I ride the bike in this? We have not ridden our bike since we've gotten it. Yippee! And it's over. Sometimes, kids, fun just ends. Alright, a sleepy Pokemon appeared out near Celadon City, too. I like how he says two, because I forgot to show you guys the first one. Whoops. Anyways, welcome to Celadon City. My Pokemon injured. Nah, Doug, you can be alive. You can. What? All right, we're gonna head up here because we're gonna go do something. If you go back here, you go in here, and then in here, and then in here, and then out here, and then over here. And then over here, and then in here, you'll find this guy. There's nothing that I don't know, like I wrote on the blackboard. I know about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy Advance. Wow, breaking the fourth wall much. Get together with friends and enjoy trading Pokemon. Well, here's the thing, buddy. I have no friends. Well, at least none that play this game anymore. Pokemon lecture. Playing with the wireless adapter. Yeah, I'm not gonna read this. So this game supposedly came with wireless adapters. I've never owned one in my life. And I bought this game twice. I bought Firered and Leaf Green as a kid. I never got a wireless adapter, so I don't know what happened there. And none of my friends had wireless adapters, so I don't know if that was like a late I don't know. Anyways, we're just gonna steal this guy's Eevee. Eevee! Eevee. Eevee. I'll be right back. I am back. Alright, Eevee. We're gonna name this Eevee Sparky. Because Eevee is our newest member on the team. You might be thinking, I wonder what Randy will evolve it into. Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out what we evolve Sparky into. I'm sure none of you can guess that. Okay, is that obvious? Listen, I don't know where the name rater is, so I didn't want to just name it Eevee and it be stuck to it. To sue me. So we're gonna head over here. There's a Team Rocket guy just chilling here. What up, dude? Keep out of Team Rocket's way. Okay. Rude. We're gonna go to the department store. So, out of all the Pokemon games throughout my life, this is my favorite department store, probably. I just think it's so nifty and has great items, and we're gonna buy some stuff. So this guy sells TM. This guy sells Roar, Harpy Beam, Dig, Brick Break, Secret Power, Attract. I'm gonna buy a Brick Break TM. That sounds like it could be useful later. And then this guy sells just the normal items, nothing too crazy. On to the next floor. I think this guy, this one doesn't really sell anything. I think he gives you a TM. Yeah, counter. I'm not gonna teach counter. Counter basically is a move that, like, if I get hit, it has to be a physical hit. So if I get hit with like a Brick Break, like the move we just bought, then I can deal basically, I think it's double, or it's basically more damage than what it deals with you. Here I'm gonna buy a Water Stone and a Thunderstone, just to have. You know, you just never know. You need a stone to evolve things. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And then what does this guy sell? This guy, oh my god, I haven't even gone over Eevees. But what better time to talk about Eevees than when we got Eevee? Eevees are a hidden value. Actually, there's two hidden values. There's IVs and there's Eevees. Not gonna lie, in a gameplay, in a playthrough like this, they do not matter. But what they do is basically just raise your stats behind the scenes. Every Pokemon gives out an Eevee, so if you beat like a Zubat will give you 1 speed Eevee. Once you collect, I think 4, it'll raise your stat 1, and so on and so forth. You can collect up to 255 Eevees per stat, and you can get up to 512. Yeah, it's a whole thing. This game, Eevees are a little bit more difficult to keep track of, and IVs are just, you just can't figure out IVs. So, they really don't matter. And in a normal playthrough like this, they don't matter. Just know they exist. And those vitamins, HP up, protein, they all do that. As a kid, I used to buy a bunch, but then when I grew older, I just sold them. They do sell for high money, so if you do ever find some in the wild, they do sell for some good money. So keep that in mind. Okay, over here, I'm just gonna kind of show you the city in this episode. In this city, this is the game corner. Actually, before we do the game corner, you'll probably want to go down here. In these houses, really, no one ever talks about. I believe it's this guy. Yeah, so this guy has a gambling addiction, so he gives you his coin case. So, there's a whole restaurant. Like, I feel like people don't. Can you talk to these people? Oh my god, you can. You know, this is what I miss in Pokemon games. I don't mean to talk about newer Pokemon games poorly, because I do enjoy them for what they are. But man, do I miss, like, just going in random houses. Like, I know people don't do it, but it's just good to have. It's just good world building, you know? People to talk to. Oh, what am I to do? Someone stole our Sylph Scope. The thief running this way. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so. Yeah, younglings probably don't remember, but back in the day, we used to have this thing called the Game Corner. You can go up here and buy some coins. We're going to buy... Jesus, 10. We're just going to buy 50. And you can basically gamble. Gambling's fun. And yeah, you just kind of... I'm going to bet 3 coins. Boom, 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 boom. And I won. Oh, nice. And then... And this is, kids, is why you stop while you're ahead. And nothing. And nothing. And nothing. And nothing. And nothing. Okay, I give up. Just like me in real Vegas. Gambling, I don't approve of it. Or do I? What is this? Oh my god, I forgot about this! We'll come back to this later. That's a cute feature. I don't want to do it now because I don't have a complete team. But I just remember what that does, and it's very cute. Alright, if you go back over here, this is basically where you exchange your money for prizes. And you can buy some pretty cool items. None of these items I recommend, especially, again, in these playthroughs, very minute. Over here, oops. Over here, you can straight up buy Pokemon, which is insane. You can buy an Abra for 180 coins. You can buy a Clefairy for 500, which is kind of interesting because you can straight up buy those characters. Buy those coins. This with real money. So like you can basically buy these Pokemons for 10,000. Dratini is really low in this game. I believe it's higher in the other game. Scyther is not a bad price. Porygon, boy, let me tell you, I really wanted to use Porygon on my team, but 9999 coins is a big ask, and I do not have the patience for that. Over here we have TMs. This is Ice Beam. These are really good TMs, but again, when you start breaking them down, they're very expensive. Iron Tail's okay. Thunderbolt would be awesome. It's Shadow Ball. It isn't really that great in this game. It's coded weirdly. What's the last one? Psychic? Flamethrower would also be great. I might invest in those later if I have a lot of extra money on the side. But as for now, I do not. Alright, next point of business. Yeah, we're just getting stuff done. Saladon, really really making up for Lavender's lack of stuff to do. This old lady, you shouldn't spend all your money on drinks. Try this instead. She just gives us tea. Straight up tea. Thanks, Granny. You might be asking, what does tea do? Well, I'm a 10-year-old boy in this game, and 10-year-old boys do not drink tea. So what do? We give them the old grumpy security guards. Yes, if you give it to this security guard. Oh, that tea, it looks awfully tasty. Huh? Can I have this drink? Gee, thanks. In this one tea bag, we presume that this old lady gave us, he just shares it with the rest of the city. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go through. I'll share this tea with the other guards, and we are free to go through. Bribery. We're not going to go to Saffron City just yet, though. I just want to get that tea side quest out of the way. Alright, and we're going onwards. And we're going to go this way. To go up here. Now, before we go any further, I think we have to do what we must do. And that is, we got to use our Eevee. We have to. It must be done. And look, another double battle. 2 double battles in 1 episode? This must be the best episode ever created. Ninetales and Rapidash. Gee, I really wish I can use... Well, I guess I can use Dig. We're going to use Dig on the Rapidash, and we're going to use... Eevee doesn't know much, does it? We're going to use... Quick Attack on the Ninetales. That did nothing. Listen, Eevee's still trying to find its place on the team, so it's okay. We're not gonna judge it. We're gonna go easy on it. Oh, look, they both attacked Doug, though. That really backfired. Doug should kill this Rapidash in one shot, I hope. Okay, good. That was a crit. Probably mattered. Not gonna lie, probably mattered. But it's okay, Doug grew up a level. Sparky. Okay. Ninetale looking pretty cool in this game. Look how confident it looks. Like it knows it can wreck me if it wanted to. Ninetales is really OP in the original game. If you guys don't know, the special stat that we know as special attack and special defense was actually one stat in the original game. Which is why freaking psychic types are so OP, because most psychic types have a high special attack. Which means in the original game they had a high special defense stat. And Ninetales had the opposite. Ninetales had a good special stat for defense, but that means it just naturally had good special attack as well. Which is kind of funny. Alright, we go over here. We go in this very abandoned looking house. This guy probably gets no noise complaints. Oh dear, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. We received HMO2 from the girl. HMO2 is fly. It's a wonderfully convenient move. Please put it to good use. We would use it, but we don't have any flying types right now, so alas, we won't be using it right now. And yeah, so I think the last thing I want to do before we end it off, actually first things first, I should acknowledge the gigantic Pokemon that it's blocking our way right here. Can't do anything about that yet. Just figured we walked by it. I feel like I should acknowledge it, you know? Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, that's basically gonna be. Oh, no, that's not it. Pause. We're gonna do one last thing. We are gonna evolve our Eevee. Eevee, it's been short-lived, but I want you to be strong right off the bat. So, Eevee, evolve. It's probably a Flareon. No, it is Jolteon. Congratulations, your Jolteon your Sparky evolved into Jolteon. Who would have thunk? As for the Eevees, I do want to. I believe they're under Urban. Such a nerd. So Eevee itself is a great Pokemon. But obviously you're going to evolve into one of the three. So Vaporeon is a great choice, and honestly the choice I usually use. Vaporeon is a great water attacker, has great defense, is bulky, and just learns great moves. Vaporeon is a great choice, and if you need a water type, Vaporeon will fill that void for you. Flareon is probably the worst choice, sadly. As cool as it looks and potential it has, Flareon unfortunately got screwed over in just its moveset and its stats distribution. Flareon, you can love it outside of battle, but it is not a good Pokemon inside of battle. I haven't used Flareon much ever because it's not even just worth the while. It just gets screwed over in so many departments, which is unfortunate. And then there's Jolteon, which is honestly is just as good as Vaporeon in my opinion. Maybe a little bit not as divisive as like how it can be used, but Jolteon is fast, it hits hard. That's really all you can ask in a Pokemon in these playthroughs. Jolteon is a great Pokemon, and in a region that, you know, is kind of lacking or doesn't have many good electric types in my opinion, I think Jolteon kind of fills that void very well. Those are the three Eevees you can get. Yes, I know you're probably commenting down below, but there's other Eevees. No, Espeon and Umbreon do not exist in this game, as there is no time feature, nor is the happiness feature not unlocked until after you beat the game. Glaceon and Leafeon do not exist. Yes, this game is that old. And Sylveon, well, Sylveon's typing doesn't even exist yet, so, you know, yeah. Alright, well, that's the evolution families, at least for Gen 1. And for Fire and Leaf Green, yeah, so we got a lot done. We got to Celadon City, we got Eevee, then we evolved it, then we went shopping, then we went to go get HM Fly, then we gambled a little, then I questioned my life decisions. Overall, it's a pretty productive day. And then, next time, well, we'll get there when we get there. I'll see you guys next time.